Yeah, thank you, Igor, and welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, to the second session for the day, London Times, and let's get started off with the Euro hourly chart setup. We've discussed the daily last session, and if you were there last session, you would be pleased to see that the instrument, I mean, Euro, is moving exactly as per the script what we were proposing and anticipating. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a subdivision of wave 3 now. It's going to be interesting how we label that is going to be wave 1 of a minute degree, and then you have wave 2 of a minute, and then wave 3 of minute degree. I'm going to get and push higher, and I'm going to pick up one more. First, I'm going to change this. So it's a minute day, and we step down now to a sub-minute 3, 4, and 5, and let me change so that it's not confusing. And believe it or not, if you are watching this video right now, and if you have any inclination to trade Euro USD, then this is the last chance. I repeat, sir, this would be the last chance to get in at the optimized level on the long side. Let me just let's also confirm on the trend line, because I love doing trend lines. They are so they are so important, and they send so clear signals, and they're so sensitive. It's unbelievable. N number of times I've seen this happen. Uh, so so these are the basic concepts, even if you're doing Elliott waves or not, but basic concepts like uh, the candlestick patterns, support resistance, trends and trend lines, Fibonacci ratios, all these basic patterns need to be followed meticulously, whether you're following Elliott method or any other form of wave method. In the last session, we were discussing just this backside test, if you remember, and that's what exactly is happening right now as per the script. So it's going to be wave one and wave two, and let me just push these guys slightly away, because we are yet to complete the sub-minute wave 3, and then sub-minute wave 4, and 5 will go higher again. So something like this. All right, and I am still I'm absolutely convinced that this wave is going to be extended. So I'm going to simply give a double click here, and the third wave is not even here. Third wave could go even further right there, because the extensions are very powerful, and most of the time the third wave is also extended. That is, this particular rally is also extended. So it's going to be wave 4 and then wave 5 up there, and that wave 5 is going to be wave 3 of the father, correct? And we are going to see wave 4 lower after that. Maybe it can come down to that vicinity, and finally we're going to see wave 5 up there. So that if you allow me to draw the path, it is it's just like a Google map system, isn't it? Amazing. Wave 4 and 5, so that completes wave 3 of a minute degree, and then you might see a three wave corrective decline, wave 4 of minute degree and wave 5. So that is what could be the trajectory. we are not done yet with respect to the price actually. So this magnitude would change, but the uh, the systemic path ideally should be as what we have proposed here, if the third wave is extended and also the third wave is extended. So the next stop ideally would be nothing less than 600 or even further. I believe that's the next stop for us. What it is, 9, 1.09, and it's quite possible. It's quite possible because remember we are going to go five waves. We are going to go five waves higher from here. Let's see how the path is unfolding now. That's the story for euro. On the long side, this could be the last opportunity if you are wanting to get on the long side. And the stop loss for now we maintain at 1.01. All right. Okay, back to the dollar index now. Again, again the same story, and so I'm just doing the path here. That is wave one, wave two, and then you have one of three, two of three, three of three, four of three, and five of three, which is wave three, and then we have wave four, and then we have wave five. So this could be the this could be the trajectory for the dollar index, and don't be surprised at all if it goes all the way towards 103, but it needs to go at least towards 106, if not further. All right, at least 106. Eventually, we are looking for a five-wave decline. Now, this five-wave drop is going to be wave one of you remember son and the father and the grandfather. So that would be the wave one of the grandfather. And then we'll see wave two, three, four, and five. By the time five waves are complete, dollar index would be ideally hitting its target. All right. So this is what expected in the dollar index. For this particular story to hold, the price action should hold stay below 109.47 ideally, and broadly below 110.30. Again, I repeat, uh, dollar index prices do vary with the provider that you are trading with. This is 8 cap chart which I'm watching, which has got a high at 110. Not all of them have print a high at 110. So please follow your particular provider which you are trading with. All right. The dollar index on the short side. Gold. Story in gold is unfolding as still it is unfolding as a standard flat. The reason why we say it's still unfolding as a standard flat, if you remember 2 3 days back, we were talking about a small push above that high, 24. 24 is the high here. It needs or that one, it needs to go a small wave above that. That is what has happened. I can count wave one, two, three, and four, possibly one more shallow high. But you know what? The possibilities, or if you look at the probabilities, high probability remain for an ABC at a minute level, but it could not unfold as a standard as an expanded flat. Remember yesterday or last session we were talking about a possibility of a standard flat being kept open right there, but that could be reducing with each hour passing because because of one fact, and we have time and again discussed that fact again. Let's do it one more time, and it is the RSI. That is this is a classic example of Now the RSI price action raising, rallying, uh, and the sorry, the price is rallying and the RSI uh, dragging behind the previous high. Right, that's a bearish diverging scenario. Ideally, when you see such bearish divergence scenario and on a 4 hour, the larger the time frame, the stronger it is. So if it's seen on a daily chart, it's more stronger. A weekly chart divergence is very strong. So this is what is the story. Ideally, now what will confirm, all right? Because the wave principle gives us objectivity. A break below 2691 is now required to confirm that a top is in place. There might be a shallow high, or it could be in place. Now, this is a 4 hour chart. If we flip the chart to an hourly, maybe or no, it is still unfolding. Possibly, it is still unfolding. If that is wave one, wave two, the wave three, corrective wave four, and then again we start subdividing into five waves. So that's wave one, sideways two, three. You see, wave two was sideways. It was a triangle. Remember the guideline which we spoke about yesterday. If wave two is sharp, then wave four goes sideways, and vice versa. Here the wave two is a triangle. You see the sharp wave four decline. Now, ideally, if this is wave four, then prices would stay above that 2714 mark and continue higher from here. Let's print what the target could be like. Let's try and project the targets. So gold is probably heading towards 35, and I would say 30. Even if it prints 35, it's technically okay, and it doesn't need to really go and print another one. But there is space until 45, so keep your minds and trades open. Remember, our stop is at around 55. That's what recommended. We are not going to change anything. If we get stopped out, we will find out another way to enter. All right. But that's the projected target. If 30, a small print above this high is also enough. So in a nutshell, we are very close to forming a major top in gold, and it could reverse, or it could begin reversing or turning lower anytime soon now. All right, Dow Jones. I think Dow Jones just hit the 61.8% mark. This is a future chart. So yesterday the cash market was closed. Today at open, we can see a potential gap open around the 44,000 mark. We have already entered shorts around 43,700, stop loss over there, 44,000, 45,400 something, and the target or projected target is now coming up on your screens. It is pointing towards 40,000 and 37,000 respectively. Yeah, 40,000 and 37,000 respectively. All right. And for those who are trading a conventional head and shoulder, want to know it's also a traditional conventional head and shoulder in the making, to breaking the neckline, and that could be the right shoulder region, followed by a sharp decline as the third wave possibly resumes lower. All right. Short in the dollar index, we are already actively short around 43, 300, 700 zone. Okay, let's see how Bitcoin and other coins have behaved. Nothing changes at all. In fact, last session we were talking about potentially avoiding long trades in Bitcoin, but if you have to, because there is one possibility or one probability still left over the north side around 1110, 125. Remember the bigger picture? I'm taking the Fibonacci counts soon, and that is the path of the fifth wave. Sorry, the fifth wave is unfolding as 1, 2, 3, sharp wave 4, and 5. And the first target was just shy, it remained shy of the first target at 111. So, given a chance, there is one more possibility of inching higher towards 111 or possibly 125. So how would you, if you're already taken longs, aggressively long, that is fine. You might be at a break even because that's what we've been suggesting all times. But if you want to enter, then the stop loss, first of all, the stop loss has to go just below that 99,000 mark. And we need to, because the current drop is also kind of unfolding as an impulse. So it's better to wait. That's not a three wave drop. It's actually uh, that is wave four possibly, and maybe one more drop down towards the fifth wave remains quite possible. So it's kind of a tricky situation here if you want to go long, but stop loss cannot go below anything below that point. Ideally 99,000, go long with the target of 111 and 125. If you get stopped out, then don't chase the price action, please. Remain aside, and it's better to avoid than to get trapped. So emotionally getting involved and being trapped on the wrong side will have to pay a heavy price for that. All right. So it's better to stay. I either you stay aside, wait for the high to complete, or you put a tight stop loss around 99 and go long. All right. That is Bitcoin. This is still a good pick actually. Ethereum. It has completed potential triangle wave two uh, after completing that impulse wave one. So if you go by the path here, that could be wave one, triangle wave two, or the third wave is just beginning to cut loose on the north side. And that could be the third wave higher up, targeting 4,500 mark. There you are. That is wave three actually, and one more high above that would take us to 43,000. All right, that is the story for Ethereum. Solana, I would. The charts are telling us a story, not me actually. That you see that that spike lower, it takes you out, and then uh, we start getting a feeling that we are left out, and we start running and chasing behind the price action. You know what? If you got to buy Solana, which has already hit the target actually, but as we all know, coins can really surpass all Fibonacci ratios. If it's not 1.618, it would straight go to 2.618 and 3.618 as well. In this case, Solana has hit the target right there. But if it's wanting to go even higher, then the next target is around 369. And 369 means the corrective decline. I mean, you have to wait for the corrective decline towards that is a 50% mark, so it's okay. But if you wait until the 61%, the risk reward ratio will still be good. At this point in time, it will not be very nice, almost 3 239. So stop goes around 170, which is 60 or almost 100 points of risk, and 239 to 369. Okay, that is still okay, just about 1.1 is to 1.25 kind of a risk reward ratio. But right now, the stop loss has to go below 172 if you want to trade Solana on the long side. So let me just have a look at the RSI because okay, it looks like there could be one more diverging high, one more high on the price action with a diverging RSI, quite possible. But the risk reward ratio is not excellent in Solana and XRP. I think the best bet right now in terms of risk reward ratio, that's what the charts are saying, is about Ethereum. Uh, did it hit the target? No, it's not hit the target. It's it's consolidating sideways. The wave four is it's taking its own time, and why not? It has always got the rights to do so. So maybe wave four is unfolding, or wave four just completed around 2.8. So please have your stop loss below 2.8 and go and buy ahead. That is just 3 points of risk with a 7 points of reward. Again, one is two by all means. All right, but be careful. We are into the last wave. Maybe the fifth wave could be hitting anytime soon. So got to be a bit vigilant. Best strategy to trade such waves is you keep strolling or keep trailing. Sorry, your stop losses. First come at a break even and then start blocking profits is the best strategy. But the best bet right now, the two instruments are Euro USD, dollar index, of course, Dow Jones as well. Let's touch base with SPX 500 in the New York today, and we'll also touch base with the VIX. All right, so the currencies are looking like a better bet right now. Well, wave three is unfolding and possibly expanding, which would be amazing to see in the next few trading sessions. All right, then. Thank you once again for tuning in, and we'll be back again after a few hours during the New York live. Until then, uh, back to you, Igor. Thank you very much.
Was not sure if my microphone was working during that talk there. I had to reset it. Anyways, yeah, see you at 8 a.m. EST with IT Trader. And yeah, if the microphone wasn't working, I'll say it again then. All right, take care. Bye.
ForexLens gives you the edge. ForexLens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. ForexLens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with ForexLens. Check out our performance at ForexLens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. ForexLens.com.